In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to tie your shoebies. To get things started, you're going to want to lace up your shoes so that they're both tight and comfortable while threading them well enough to really get a good fit. After that, pull them tight so we can then tie a simple overhand knot. But to keep our laces extra secure, we'll go overhand 2 times instead of just once. From here, we can focus on tying a standard bow, but along the way we need to keep a few things in mind that are really important. The first is that after the initial tie, we want the free ends of our laces to be separable and not cross over each other, since this will come in handy later on in the video. Once we've checked that, we can tie a double knot and see how the tips of our laces are still perfectly apart. With this taken care of, we can now put on our shoebies. To do this, just thread your laces aglet first through the larger holes in the back face of your shoebies and slide them up as far as you can. To close any gaps and make sure that they sit as high as possible, spread your laces out like this. Once that's finished, all that's left to do is tie your shoebies in place in either one of 2 ways. The first and easiest way that will work great for most everyday activities is to just tie an overhand knot as tightly as you can. This way, the back of your shoebies will be pressed up against the double knot bow in a secure and strong fit. The second way is recommended for those playing sports and is a little bit different. You start by crossing one lace over the other like normal, but then you bring the opposite lace back under and over one more time before tying the knot as tightly as you can. Once complete, this will form a knot that's even stronger than the first. Either way, once that's done, the end result should look something like this for one shoe, and can be repeated again on your other shoe so that it looks this way for both. Adding charms to your shoebies is really simple. First, you'll want to take your shoebies in one hand and your charm in the other. Flipping your charm over, you'll notice a small insert designed to fit into the cavity found on the top face of your shoebies. To join the two, all you're going to need to do is plug the insert into the cavity and squeeze. That way, both pieces will be fully connected. Since shoebies are flexible, they'll form a snug fit around the charm to keep it held in place. Also, removing them is just as easy since all you have to do is pull them apart. Putting them back together like this, we can then thread our laces through and slide our shoebies up as far as possible before tying them in place in either way that you choose. For the sake of this video, we'll go with the first way we discussed that is primarily meant for everyday use. For good measure, we should also press down our charm one more time, and we're ready to go. You can then repeat this process on your other shoe as well. To untie your shoebies, all you have to do is pull hard on them to create space. Doing this will create a gap that helps loosen the bottom knot and make it easy to untie. After that, you can then slide your shoebies off your laces and untie your shoes like normal. This concludes our How to Tie Your Shoebies tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. For even more information, feel free to check out the how-to page on our website at www.shoebeze.com.